Testes, testes, 1, 2, 3. We'll get started in just a few minutes. Smell like barbecue grill. Get my chat pulled up. Maybe. Excuse me. There we go. Come one, come all. Should be a fun one. It's been a long time since I've done a full case of Elite Expedition. I think Chad did one in the Facebook group not too long ago. Not sure how long he took. It's not a lot of cards, honestly. It's just a lot of hits. Kaboom! I'll do my best. He seems, well, as in EEE has been the last couple of years, some of the bigger names seem hard to hit, but they did seem to add more inserts and stuff for the bigger guys, so that helps offset. Kaboom! Yeah, just a few autos. Just a few. That's what I was saying before you got on. It's not a lot of cards. It's just a lot of hits, so a lot of sleeving. What's up, JP? Things of that nature. So we'll get started. It's 8 o'clock. The list is on the right. I didn't have a chance to put the eBay winners' names in there, but you'll see which teams did sell on eBay, which spots sold in the group. Appreciate all y'all filling this up as always. Sorry it took a little longer to fill up. I figured instead of waiting too long, we'd just throw them on eBay and see what happens. Anytime we do PYT breaks, eBay is always a good backup option. When you do the mixer breaks, as long as it's one product, mixers or random teams, not so much options. So tomorrow I'm going to put up some Revolution basketball. And I'm trying to think, I had something else in mind. Now I can't remember what it was. So let's turn these this way. Move Hank over a little bit. There we go. Make a little wall for our EEE boxes, all 20 of them. But should be fun. Been looking forward to this one. Again, sorry it took a little bit longer to fill. If you have any issues with sound or picture, y'all holler. I'll see what I can do. Good weather here, so knock on wood, we don't have any outages of any kind, but if you do, just holler and I'll see what I can fix. All right, here we go. I'm going to really do the whole box at a time. Just going to start out that way and see how it goes. Still feeling under the weather. I am battling this, what people like to refer to long COVID. I don't know if it's that or if I've just got a cold on top of it or what, but man, I can't shake it. I don't have the aches and pains and fever and any of that nonsense, but congestion in my ears and upper respiratory has been a pain in the butt. Blake Mitchell's good yet? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Corey always seems to attract some cool parents into his breaks. All right, here we go. Starting off, we got a little base action there. Speaking of Corey, is that an Arkansas guy? Going to Toronto. Horvath. There's Leo DeVries. That's the international spot. There are 5 players. That one is number 2, 349. 5 players on that international list. I need to pull it up. It does say international on the card like this one does, but international. Let's make sure. Yeah, those are not numbered. First auto of the break is Cole Carrig going to Colorado. One of our eBay teams. I think that one went to Kai, if I saw correctly. Excuse me. You may have to bear. I don't have a cough button like they do on radio, so you may get a cough out of me every once in a while. Let me check one thing real quick. I'll try to keep the recap in some sort of order, but all right. Yeah, Francisco Valorio, Jose Perdomo, Leo De Vries, Victor Hurtado, and Giovanni Rodriguez are the 5 international guys in that spot. Next auto, going to the DPL spot, is Ronnie Garcia. Die cut. Number 2399. It would have been nice if they put the numbering on the front. That would have helped a little bit with 180 autos. Our next auto to 399. Y'all forgive me if I miss a name or miss something you want me to call out or sleeve, y'all just holler. So that was the 399. Our other auto was not numbered, so we're going to try to keep these in order. But I was prepared for a marathon tonight, so no worries, no worries. These are nice. I like that they did the Spellbound. That is Bradfield Jr. to the Orioles. It is not numbered. Make sure, yep. We have Dylan Kustad, number 260, going to the Twins. Let's see, move that there. That works. Oh, our next auto is a patch auto. There we go. How about Nazan Zantello going to Boston, number 299. Zantello. I do have 9 or 10 loose boxes. We may do mix into some mixers in the Facebook group. I have a fun mixer I want to do here soon. It's I bought a box of 94 Bowman's Best, the very first Bowman's Best year. Not a lot of big rookie names in there, obviously, but you got refractors and things of that nature. I think a Jeter second year card. We may do something with that. So I'll mix it in with some other stuff, obviously, and do random teams with it. But I think it'll be fun. 94 Bowman's Best. How about Sean McLean? Hidden at Gems auto. Those are sharp. Go to the Dodgers. Not numbered. I do like the addition of a lot more foil this year. Wouldn't that be cool, JP? I've been wanting to open some of that. I would love to do 93 Finest Baseball at like $1,200 to $1,400 a box. That one just doesn't make sense. But to be honest with you, 94 Bowman's Best is fairly inexpensive. I mean, considering. So we'll have some fun with that. We have Seattle shortstop Colt Emerson. Not numbered. Remember back, I think it was 2014 or 15. One of the first really big breaks we ever did. We had a Spellbound of Rhett Lauder, known as number 199, going to the Reds. We did a case break of Elite Extra Edition. A little different format back then, a lot more base. Okay, cool. A lot more base back then, obviously, but make sure, yeah, those weren't numbered. Then we have Travis Honeyman, going to St. Louis, number 499. Probably won't recap all these, but try to keep them in order nonetheless. Our next auto is an Impact Impressions Josh Kasevich, going to the Blue Jays. Not numbered. We have a lot of different textures on these cards, so my camera's probably like, what the heck's going on? Foil, not foil, high gloss, low gloss. And our first relic is Colin Houck going to the Mets. And if I get any of these Mets or these LA or New York teams mixed up or Chicago teams, I will make sure and double check them when I sort for sure. Yeah, I'll probably just do a mixer break of some kind with that, plus some new stuff, and then we'll just do a random team break, and that way the Bowman's Best box is kind of just kind of an extra fun addition. But you can get refractors. I mean, I've heard people getting as many as 3 in a box, as low as 1. I did some research and tried to read up on it just so I've opened it, but it's probably been since 1994. Christian Campbell, Boston. Probably haven't opened any since 94, so it's been a while. Then we have Futures Aiden Miller, Future Superstars. That's a cool card. Going to Philadelphia, not numbered. DPL spot in Angel de los Santos. That one is numbered to 349. And from the breaks I've watched, the cards do stick together a little bit, but they don't. It doesn't peel the paper off of them. So that was another thing I was looking for was something we could do that was old that didn't brick up too bad. We got Marwis Jorge, Kansas City, number 399, die cut. Because that was something I've seen, and I opened a box of Select 1993 or 1990, I think, or 94 Select baseballs, like the update version. It was Maddox, one of Maddox's first Braves cards, and I had a box that I've had forever. And it's like, you know what? I'll open it. Woo, they were, so brick that when you peeled the cards apart, it just ripped them apart. So I was like, that was a mistake. So we don't want anything like that. How about Noble Meyer going to Miami, numbered 41 of 49? That one's a little thicker. Excuse me, Noble Meyer. So for some of our eBay folks, it looks like most of our eBay guys tonight are in our Facebook group. But for you guys that aren't, we'd love to have you. Three Kings of Cardboard Break Group. Just search for us on eBay, or excuse me, on Facebook. Click join. We do fantasy leagues. We have a couple other breaks up right now. We've got a Wild Chrome Pro Look Edition football breakup. Some Leaf hockey break up. Seattle is Ty Pete, not numbered. Another Spellbound, Bradfield Jr. again, Baltimore. That's Kai's PC. We have Dylan Head going to the Padres. That one is numbered to 499. So come join us on Facebook. We have a lot of fun. Got a lot of guys in the break here tonight can obviously vouch for us. Hopefully they'll have good things to say. Excuse me. And again, I apologize for the hacking on everybody. Hidden Gems, Ben Kudra. Going to Kansas City. Kansas City with a couple autos already. Ooh, that's just one box. This is going to be a long one. It's hard to go fast. There's just not a really easy way to go fast in this one. Impact Impressions, Hunter Barco. Going to the Pirates. Not numbered. Like our hit stack and our non-hit stacks. Our hit stacks actually bigger. And I guess I could not sleeve, so I may do that. If we decide that we're not going to recap the really high number, 499, 349, I'll probably wait and sleeve those at the end. But I do want to take care of the autos and stuff, even if there's 180 of them, which I will need some more top loaders probably. All right, box number 2. And if y'all can think of any other things, like 94 Bowman's Best, we could always do some older Upper Deck, try to find a Ryan auto or something, or chase 91 Upper Deck and chase the Jordan SP. We could do something like that. That's a little base heavy. But just don't want to do anything that's like, we don't want to do any 93, or is it whatever, the Jeter SP rookie year. Yeah, 93 Jeter. Upper Deck SP, we don't want to open that. It's so expensive, but something that's reasonable, we can certainly try it out. Almost like a throwback Thursday, or we can call it something fun. All right, Braden Taylor going to Tampa Bay. That one is number 199. All right, we're gonna recap stuff under 199, so I'm not gonna sleeve those right now. Then we have Curious George, the DPL spot, number 199. Excuse me. Flair would be fun. I bet we could find some Flair. That's one I would worry a little bit maybe about it bricking up, but if you saw something that didn't. Thomas Harrington going to Pittsburgh. I think we already had him. Not numbered. because you never know where this stuff has been stored for the last 20, 30 years, right? Was it stored in a very humid basement? Was it stored? I have heard you can put boxes in the freezer and let them sit a little while, and then that supposedly Miles Naylor relic going to the A's. That supposedly will break apart the cards naturally. But I'll do some more research. But from what I watched on the Bowman's Best, they do stick, but they do not damage the cards. Then we got Alexander Swello, not numbered. That is DPL. Then Matt Shaw. Keep hearing big things about him going to the Cubs. We have Albert Furman, DPL. Number 2, $4.99. Die cut of Hunter Furtado going to the Pirates. Pirates doing work. Going to Jim to $3.99. See, I have some older stuff in storage. I can't quite get to it. It's in the very back of my storage unit. It's mostly going to be your upper deck, your tops, things of that nature. I don't think I have any flair. I might. I don't know. It's been so long since I've looked. Kendall George going to the Dodgers. So there's potential. I've got something. We can. I mean, like I said, 90 upper deck, 91 upper deck. I think I've got both of those. Probably some 92 upper deck as well. Ooh, that was loose. Let's go. I'm almost at 100 points. I'll have to get some more. I'm running low. I'll have to order some. Carson Roccaforte going to Kansas City. Spellbound Jacob Gonzalez. Isn't he a Pirate? Chicago White Sox. Sorry, White Sox. We have Angel Perez, DPL, number to 349. Yeah, that's that pop. Next auto is Carson Rucker, going to the Tigers, not numbered. What's up, Sir Cy? Uh-oh. Was it not a good day today? Was your day as bad as my day was yesterday? Are you sighing because it's EE? Lord, EE is a lot of cards, or a lot of hits. Raiden and Nico, DPL on card at DPL auto. This is fun, but man, this is going to be a marathon. With this many autographs. That's okay. We have Andres Chaparro going to New York Yankees. We have Dylan Cruz. We'll go ahead and sleeve up the Dylan Cruz for you. That one's not numbered. Oh, you did? I didn't see it ring. What time did you call? I must have missed it. I couldn't grill it out tonight, so I may have been outside when you called. Did not see it. Garrett Forrester, Pirates. A lot of Pirates so far, to $4.99. Next autograph, die cut of Mike Boive, Milwaukee Brewers, number 2, $3.99. 30. Oh, I may have been getting ready for this. I was running a little bit late because of cooking out. My phone is sitting somewhere. I don't even know where it is. Good question. I gotta find that. You headed back home already, or are you already there? Befree Lugo, DPL auto. Befree, number 276. No, 75. Actually, I think that is a 6. It's like number to 76. That's our first one number there, and our lowest numbered auto so far. DPL will get a lot of autos now. I don't think a lot of guys end up coming out of that DPL league, at least not that I'm aware of. That could be something that I am not aware of. Then we have AJ Ewing, Mets. Spellbound, Bradfield. We got a lot of Bradfield. 80 miles to go. So, thumbs up or thumbs down on the show today. Washington, Andrew Pickney. Die cut, number 200. Excuse me, 200 on the Pickney. As long as you survived your hotel, that was good to start. 60, 199. I'm just going to put him in the 200. 199 and 200 pile can be the same pile. Next auto, going to Milwaukee, Josh Noth. Better, that's good. That's good. To 399. Very good. Sundays can be so hit or miss. I don't think the sort will be too bad because really, it's like I said, it's not a lot of cards. The drawback, I mean, most of them be top loaded or sleeved. And we got a Hidden Gems, Blake Baldwin. I'll probably sort from the back because the team name's on the back more. Going to Atlanta. Going to Mr. Franklin. I was worried about the sort. I just know this is going to be a long break, and I hate when you guys have to sit here and listen to me ramble for so long. But as long as you don't mind, it's okay. DPL spot, Diego Madrid. It's like, here's our non-sleeved cards out of only 2 boxes, and our sleeved cards are going to be piled high. This is a full case EE that we filled part of them on Facebook and the other part of them on eBay. So many cards. I mean, so many hits. I mean, there's not many products out there that you can buy that have 10 hits per box. Unless you go real high end tops or something. All right, box number 3. Got Cade Cooler, Atlanta. We've got Ty Pete, Mariners. To 499, that is Victor Hurtado going to the international spot. Oh, I got the 499 part right. Excuse me. Next auto is Christian Campbell going to the Red Sox. Not numbered. Not very many numbered autos. 399 and then that one low number one. The rest have all been base. Well, in our relic auto was numbered. Ooh, this is a nice one. What we got here? How about Daryl Duran, outfield, DPL, numbered to 1/49. Nice 3-color patch in that one. DPL, Daryl Duran, number 2, 1/49. Feels like that should be lower than 1/49 with that nice patch in it. Knocking top loaders everywhere. Stand up. Stand up. Be accounted for. Then we have Andy Matos, DPL spot. Spellbound, Bradfield. How many? We're going to have all of Bradfield spelled out before this break's over. Blue, Grant Taylor. Think he's a Cub, but I'll double check that. Number to 349. Next autograph, Chase Davis, St. Louis. Number 260, 27/60. Well, you can hang out with us for the next 80 miles. As long as you don't swerve off the road. And another one. Look at that patch. That DPL patch. A little lettering. Diego Ortiz. Number 2/10. Ken Ryan in the DPL spot. Taylor's White Sox. Okay, good. Good to know. Like I said, I'll be double checking all these. The Chicago, the New York, and the LA guys in particular, I'll have to check just to make sure I don't have anybody in the wrong spot. Sometimes they'll color coordinate them, but that was a blue parallel, so that's probably what threw it off. Diego Ortiz. I don't know what that says. I guess that could be I don't know. But to 10. To 10. That was a good box with 2 relic autos in it. Matt Shaw, that is Cubs for sure. Next one is Jacob Wilson going to Oakland. Ooh, what do we got here? Primary colors. Braden Taylor. That's a sharp card. Going to Tampa Bay. It's not numbered, but that is sharp. Let's sleeve that up. To $4.99. Matthew Detmer to the A's. Impact Impressions Tucker Toman to Toronto. Not numbered. It will be a lengthy recap, too. Mostly autos and relics. We haven't had a lot of low-numbered other cards. Man, another relic auto. DPL spot doing work. Leonardo Garcia, number 2, $1.99. Didn't spread these out very well, did they? The third one in this box. We have Alex Clemmy, Cleveland. Higher Learning, Chase Doolander. I don't like Tennessee, but I like Doolander. And the Rockies don't settle for much. Diego Ortiz, DPL, number to $3.49. Next auto is Prime Numbers, Arizona, Philip Abner, number to 200. DPL. The international spots is the one you and I talked about today that was a couple of those guys were selling so high. Has there been a guy? I know they haven't done it for very many years, but I just don't know of any DPL guys that have blossomed. I feel like that league doesn't feed the league as much as some other ones to 200. But again, I don't know how long they've been doing. The DPL spot hasn't been around forever in EEE. But here's another cool one for the DPL. That is Annabelle Beltre. Not numbered, but good looking card. Celestin was DPL. There you go. It's a good one. We have Kiefer Lord going to Baltimore. Kiefer Lord. Spellbound. I do like the addition of Spellbound. Jacob Gonzalez, Oakland, excuse me. No, White Sox. And Chase Jaworski. Number 2, 4 of 9 on the Chase Jaworski. 4 of 9. Don't know what makes that one 4 of 9, but we'll take it. 4 of 9. Going to Houston. And last auto is Andrew Pickney going to Washington. Number 2, $3.99. Die cut. Yeah, my only complaint this year is, and maybe it's always been this way, but everything being numbered on the back, that will add an extra, 30 minutes to our break, probably. Number that John on the front. Let's go. Fun product, though. Fun product. Need to find you some, Corey, so you can play or break it. So we have Heritage High Number coming out next week, which I'm excited about because of the design. I'm not excited about it because of the number of cards. What I'm thinking about doing is we may fill full case breaks in the Facebook group, at least a couple. But what I may do is break them in 2 different sessions. Instead of making me and you guys sit there for 2.5, 3 hours. The Heritage, what I may do is fill the full case, go live one night, break half of it, recap it, and then the next night go live, break the other half. If y'all are down with that, I may put up a poll. Never done anything like that before. I mean, you have to do stuff like the guys who do like 10 and 12 cases obviously do stuff like that, but I just think it'll be more enjoyable for both of us if we break it up. But we'll see. Yariel Cordero to $4.99. Now we'd obviously label the boxes and stuff so y'all would know they wouldn't have been switched or anything. But Albert Furman DPL. I do like that the DPL autos they're not shiny, but they're on card, which is cool. Another relic is Matt Shaw going to the Cubbies. A lot of people high on Mr. Shaw from what I've been listening to on some of the prospecting experts. Not card guys, but just prospecting guys in general. I've kind of started listening to some prospecting podcasts that are totally non-card related, so you don't get that card slant bias. Well, that's not very many cards, though, is it? Wyatt going to Kansas City. Rhett Lauder going to... I'll have to look up Rhett. I know we saw him earlier. He doesn't have a team name on that, but he is on a team. I'll check him out. What is this? This is nasty. Enrique Bradfield die cut. Not numbered, but I wonder if that's like a case hit. Speaking of 90 SP or older SP Upper Deck, it looks, this foil makes me think of that, and now there's die cuts too. That's a cool card. Enrique Bradfield. Cincy, that's right, Cincy. I knew we saw him earlier. So that is Orioles. That's a cool card. We'll keep that for the recap. It's only one of those we've seen so far. Then we have Caden Grice going to Arizona. Not numbered. I don't see a number. Let me double check it again, though. Let's double check. Unless it's in an odd spot. Oh, yep, it is right there on his chest. 34 of 51. Out of all numbers. 34 of 51. You're right. Good catch. Good catch. It's right there. Whoops. There is on his glove. 34 of 51. So we can add that to our pile. It's not as low as 9, but next autograph is Chase Hampton Hidden Gems. Going to New York. I think that's Yankees, but again, I will double check all these. Thank you, Wittercat. We found it. We found it. It was hidden on me. Hidden. We have Isaiah Drake. That's Braves. Another Bradfield. We're going to spell his name 4 times before it's over. And Skylar Hales, Texas, numbered to 349. The next autograph, die cut, Jose Perdomo, international spot. Number to 399. Going to Ken. Ken had his eye and his trigger. He had a quick trigger on the DPL in the international spot. $3.99. Hidden Gems of Joe Lampe. Going to Cleveland Guardians. Or if we want to church it up a little bit, we call him Lampe. It's Joe Dirte. Don't church it up, son. Your name's Joe Dirt. Burfree Lugo International, or excuse me, DPL. DPL. Who is that? Blake Mitchell. It's die cut on it. Kansas City. That one is 7 of 99. Going to Mr. Kaboom. 99. Niner. And then here's one like we had of Bradfield earlier, but this one is not die cut. Matt Shaw, Cubbies. That one is numbered 275. 275. Impact Impressions of Landon Sims going to Arizona. Not numbered. This is where I wish on YouTube I could play some music. We could be jamming out, This is, a little bit longer break. We have Burfrey Lugo again. He's going to be, how old is he? 12? 13? DPL. That one's not numbered. We have Mr. Chase Doolander. No offense to the Tennessee fans in the chat, but man, that's an ugly orange uniform. We have Ty Pete, Seattle. We have some gold DPL action. That guy looks like a baller. That is Angel De Los Santos. I feel like he's been in this for a couple of years now. 3 of 24 on the De Los Santos gold going to the DPL spot. The name sounds familiar, like he's been in EEE before. I'm going to post a little basketball break tomorrow. We're going to see if we can try to fill a basketball break. A little Revolution basketball just came out this week. Don't know if we'll be able to fill it or not. We're going to try. We didn't have any luck last time we tried Prism. Will Sanders, Chicago. And if nobody knows off the top of the head, we'll check Will. Make sure he's a Cubby or a White Sox. And again, that's the only bad part of the sort, you're right. Jimmy is just double checking some of the teams. What I may do is sort all the Chicago's, all the New York's, all the LA's together and then split them at the end. Brian Rauza going to the DPL spot. I like the DPL uniforms. They're cool. Cubs, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Nice assist by Kit. Then we have Brody Hopkins, Seattle, and Bradfield. Maybe there's not a lot of players in that set. All right, surprisingly, we haven't had any points yet. The breaks I've watched of this have been littered with points. Thus, we sold a point spot. But normally we don't sell a point spot, but when they're as plentiful as they have appeared to be in this product, to me that just made sense. But haven't had any yet. Watch is the weirdest case ever with no points. I watched one case that had 14 point cards in it. Which, when there's 8 autos per box, I guess that's not terribly insane, but still a lot. Let's find you some baseball to break. Let's find you something. This would be, this one I think is gone down enough where it's low risk for sure. Price on this just keeps dropping. I haven't checked this weekend, but when we looked last week, when you and I looked, it was down. Very first card of the break was an Arkansas player, too. Seemed like an omen. All right, we got a relic of Blake Mitchell. There's a redemption coming up. Blake Mitchell, Kansas City. Let's do our redemption real quick. Behind the Booger King. Harper's Booger King. Sport is baseball. 27-3. Woo. Panini Elite Extra Edition. Base signature 2 of Skylar Hales. I'll have to look up Skylar. Can't unless you know Skylar off the top of your head. Skylar Hales, base auto 2. 27-3. That's just nuts. Texas. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jot that on here with a post-it note. Just so we'll have that. Everything's bigger in Texas, including Skylar Hales redemption. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. We got Sammy Stafura, Cincinnati. In DPL, Walkin Noel. Very cool. Primary colors, Brock Wilkin. A lot of people pumping him up. A lot of those prospecting podcasts I listen to that Like I said, they're not card related, so there's not card bias, but a lot of people like him too. Brock Wilken. Milwaukee. We have Chase Jaworski Houston to $4.99. Die cut auto of Seattle's Aiden Smith. Number 2, $3.99. They haven't announced any 2024 baseball from Panini yet. And I thought that was weird, but then I went back and looked. Donruss didn't come out last year till June, so maybe that's not all too weird. Christopher Pasiola, Hidden Gems, going to Chicago. Excuse me, Cubs, I believe. I really apologize for coughing. I know it's not fun to listen to. Cubs. I figured that one was uniform match for the Cubbies. I really need a dump button like the radio or podcasters have. Or cough button, whatever they're called. Tampa Bay's Aiden Santana. I may have to run and grab another drink. Could I run this one out? Luke Keishel, Arizona State. We'll find out what team he goes to. Those cards don't have their pro team on. Charlie Soto. That is Minnesota Twins, number to 349. Next autograph is Ralphie. I think it is Ralphie. Ralphie Velasquez, 247 of 399. Going to Cleveland. I think of Ralphie, I think of Christmas Story. Ralphie, Dad's going to kill Ralphie. R-A-L. It's not Ralphie, it's Ralphie. Ralphie, die cut auto to the Cleveland Guardians to $3.99. There's not enough. There was not enough amenities to get you a 5-star review. Gabriel Rincon, I guess it's Rincones, going to Philadelphia. Sir, we would like you to leave a 5-star review. Did you have any problems with your stay? Well, the gunshots, the bed bugs weren't exactly on my list of good things. The bars on the windows. It made that hotel we stayed in Scottsboro look like a 5-star hotel. Aiden Miller, Philadelphia. Oh, that one's numbered to $199. If I'm missing any numbered cards, I'll go back and make sure and catch those too. Then we've got Zach Levinson, St. Louis, to $349. Impact Impressions, Thomas Harrington at Pittsburgh. I feel like we've seen Thomas 3 times. Violent crime, yeah. People check in, but they don't check out. It feels like sex trafficking. That's like where they capture people for the sex trade. We've got DPL signatures, Franklin Vargas. Hey, Kyle, what's going on, man? We had a nice Bradfield earlier, made me think of you. Number to 51. It was a die cut, non-auto, but it was pretty cool. 51 of all numbers, which I thought was odd. Must have some relevance. We appreciate you too, my friend. We've got Aiden Miller, number 2, 349, going to Philadelphia. We've got Colt Emerson going to Seattle. This one may be numbered. How about Paul Skeens? It's our first Paul Skeens. That one is not numbered. I'd like to see these put together. Somebody had Victor Wembanyama spelled out at the Nashville card show. It was like the day after that product came out. I don't know how he spelled it out so fast. Dylan Kristad, Minnesota, to $4.99. It is weird. Sometimes there's relevance, and sometimes I think they just pick a weird number. It's international. Kansas City, Marwis Jorge. We've already had him. Seeing some duplicates. We haven't had any points in 5 boxes, though. $3.99, which is a plus. Which is a plus. Our next relic. We've had a lot of A's. This is a Milwaukee Brock Wilken. One of those guys people. Brock Wilken. Oh, nice. Had a lot of Bradfield spellbound tonight. So whoever has the Orioles, y'all might could work a trade. Bryce Eldridge, San Francisco, and Colin Houck, New York Mets, I believe. All right. Fourth of the way there. I know, we have a lot of them already. So I do have, I think, 10 loose boxes just left. We could do something with those. Probably use those for mixers instead of a standalone, just because it adds a lot of hits to a break. Of course, we'll have to do something. That's how we're going to do with the DPL and international type spots. But all right, I know Jason's like, "Where's my points at?" Oh, that's nice. Gold Spellbound will be sharp. That was a nice addition. I don't think Spellbound weren't there last year, were they? Or prior years. I don't remember those. Hero Wyatt, Kansas City. There's a primary colors Enrique Bradfield. It's not numbered. Those are sharp. I really like that set. Might be my favorite one. Die cut red Alejandro Rosario, Texas, numbered to 60. Low number cards are pretty hard to come by, at least so far. Detroit Carson Rucker, not numbered. Oh, there's our first points card. So Jason does have one in his pocket. I'm just going to put him right there for now. I didn't think they did. I thought the Spellbound, but that's a nice addition. It's a set I've always liked in like elite football and basketball and stuff. We have Nolan Shonwell, Angels, excuse me. Brock Wilkin, Brewers. Nice Paul Skeens, number 2, $4.99. Paul Skeens. Some of these do have that SP Upper Deck foil card look. Kansas City, Carson Rossaforte. Not numbered. Oh, the Marvel cards are sharp too. Those are cool. I agree. Did you open some, or did you just sell? Did you just see people open them? I went and watched a little break of it after you told me you bought those because I had no idea what they were. We have Chase Hampton going to New York Yankees, I believe, but I'll double check. DPL is Bufry Aluga. I should know him by his look now. I've seen him a lot. We got Jacob Gonzalez, White Sox. Number 2, Quinn Matthews to St. Louis, number to 349. Die cut auto, Nazan Zantello to 399. That is Boston. One of those like junk lots I kind of traded for at the Nashville show had some of the original Impel, Marvel 9293, whatever it was. Singles, nothing big, but it was cool to look through them. And Andres Chaparro, New York Yankees, I believe, to 399, but again, we'll double check. Oh, nice. Any autographs in there or anything like that? Or is he just looking for color and stuff? I haven't seen those around here. Of all the stuff I've seen around here, I have not seen those. Tampa Bay TJ Nichols. This was our Chase Hampton auto. I did forgot to leave a minute ago. Then we have Dylan Cruz, primary colors. Very nice. Not number. Oh, that one is number 299. There you go. Dylan Cruz. That's a die cut. Primary colors to 99. Very nice. Washington. Nice. Sell them while they're hot. We got Chase Davis, St. Louis, number to 349. Next auto is Tyler Locklear, Seattle. I don't know if he's related to Heather Locklear. 9 number. Oh, yeah, sketch card. Nice. I'm surprised they're in blasters. That's good, though. A. Miller, Philadelphia. Future Threads. Future Threads. Got Chase Jaworski, Houston. Carson Head, Padres. To 499, Jackson Baumeister, Baltimore. Autograph of Cade Morris, New York Mets, not numbered. And to 199, a nice Dylan Cruz. Single color relic to Washington. Yeah, Spider-Man. I guess he's always been real popular, but he sells great. Spider-Man. Ever a spider. Yeah, there were no Spidermans in that little lot I bought. It was a couple binders the guy traded. I was like, why not? I'll take them. Had a few Fleer metal basketball cards back in the day, $3 or $4 type cards. And then those first edition Marvel Impel cards, but they're big names. Some other Marvel stuff in there I need to look up, I'm not sure. I pulled a lot of the binders, tossed the old binders, and need to go through the rest of the cards now. Mostly nothing of note, but maybe a few things, hidden gems there, you never know. I don't. Bowman, maybe? Bowman comes out May 8th. I haven't heard of. Oh, no. Topps Chrome Black is after. I think it's Heritage, Topps Chrome Black, and I think that's all they've solicited so far. They haven't even solicited Bowman yet, other than on their website pre-sale. Tampa Bay, Adrian Santana. So Heritage, Chrome Black, and then Bowman we should be getting more info on Bowman here soon. That's the only 3 I know of. I haven't heard of anything else. They're not more points. Over to Jason. Heritage will be pretty affordable. I imagine. I don't know. They went up on the price a little bit this year, about $20 a box, or maybe $10 a box. That won't help. But it shouldn't. I mean, you can probably find it around cost, I'd imagine. Maybe not right away if people want it, but it usually settles down pretty quick. Zach Levinson, St. Louis. Sean Sullivan. We've got Manuel Lewis to 499 DPL. Jack Winiger to New York. I'll have to check Winiger unless you happen to know. To 200 on the Winiger. Unless you happen to know what team he's on. Can't do blasters on eBay anymore, though. So you can't do retail breaks. Banned all retail breaks. Now, I don't know how they police it, but to 199 Noble Meyer at Miami. Well, we could do them on Facebook. I imagine they'll do well. I haven't even looked around to see if other people were doing retail breaks anymore. You know what? You did some of it, and it didn't do great for you. That Bowman Chrome update. I mean, Topps Chrome update baseball from last year. That's all people ask for at shows. I guess because it's cheap, but like Series 1 and Bowman Chrome update. That's what everybody asks for, and I don't have any of it. Trevor Harrison, Tampa Bay. Dylan Cruz, Spellbound. It's our first one of those. Red die cut, Nathaniel Mercedes, DPL, number to 200. Got Jay Bashir's going to the Padres. Base auto. But you're right, you can break that on Whatnot. Rhett Louder, Cincinnati. There he is. Are there any case hits in this product that y'all have seen this year? Paul Skeens, that's a nice one. Not another. Yeah, I don't know what brought apart about that change in retail unless they were getting complaints, and I don't know who would complain. New York Kyle Card to $4.99. Had to be something. Either Breakers complained about it. Drew Hackenberg to the Braves to 200. Like, hey, the retail breaks are cluttering up the page. We want you to get rid of them so our hobby breaks don't get lost. I mean, that's probably what I predict happened. I don't think it was the public. I think it was other breakers complaining. Colby Thomas. But it had to be to the A's. I mean, they didn't just do it out of whim. Something had to set them off. My guess is the big breakers complained about it. Because it had been a shift to a lot of retail breaks after they changed their rules. Chicago, Jacob Gonzalez, but that's White Sox. I agree. That's the only thing I can think of. Matt Shaw, Cubs, primary colors. Kyle Teal to $3.49. Teal sells pretty well. Going to Boston. Sammy Stafura, Cincinnati, base auto. Agree. That's weak sauce. But you're right. That Bowman Blasters could be a good one. I asked Dustin if he had a line on any blasters, and he'd let me know. Because remember, we bought some from him last year at a good price. So he said he would let me know as soon as he finds out. Sean McLean, Hidden Gems, going to the Dodgers, I believe. I'll double check, but that looks like a Doyer. This break is certainly a supply killer. Kill those supplies. I can't say trees because they're plastic. Chase Davis, St. Louis. We have Chicago, Moises Ballesteros. I believe that's a Cubby. Number 260. It's funny though, Whatnot's just got so. I talked to a guy the other day that breaks on Whatnot, and he said he gets up early every morning, or the days he breaks, he gets up at like 5 in the morning. He basically does the morning shift. He says when he does it at night, whether it be late night or prime time, there's just too much competition. There's too many guys on there. He can't get traction. But when he breaks, he gets up and like breaks at breakfast time, like goes live at like 5 or 6 and breaks till like 10 or 11 a.m. So he does 10 times better. It's not a shift that I can do, obviously, with my job, but that might be something to think about, Corey. How would change your sleeping patterns. We've got Peyton Graham going to the Tigers, but he said that that's the only window of time he's found where it's not just slammed with other people trying to break. And again, that's just one guy's experience, but thought that was interesting. Because he says he's tried it all. He's tried middle of the night. He's tried like your prime time, your afternoons, he says, but by far the best has been the breakfast shift. And it's funny because you go to Fanatics in the morning. Fanatics didn't have really anybody live for that early morning. Now, about lunchtime and on, they're pretty busy. But that early slot, they don't have anybody either. So maybe that is a good slot. Wouldn't work for me unless I could do that on the weekends, though. I could definitely hit the let's have coffee and cards every Saturday and Sunday morning on Whatnot. Something gold coming up. Coffee and cards would be fun. I need some more penny sleeves. What time do you get up, JP? I see the sunrise every morning, unfortunately. I get up about, between 5 and 5:45 most mornings to get my daughter up and get her dressed. Make sure we get her to school to 199. Kyle Teal going to Boston. Unfortunately, my alarm goes off at 5:15. Chris P. Bacon, that would be awesome. That's right. I need to use the alias Chris P. Bacon. Jacob Gonzalez. Primary colors. Dylan Cruz. Not numbered. Wake and Break. To 499. Wyatt Crowell. We have Matt Shaw to the Cubs. Next auto is Eric Batoni to the Milwaukee Brewers. Not numbered, base auto. 7:30. I usually don't start working until 7:30 or 8, but I'm up making sure. Should we leave the house about 7 to take her to school? Or one of us does. Jennifer takes her sometimes. Carson Wisenhunt, San Francisco. Jackson Baumeister of Baltimore. Gino Grover. But you stay up a lot later than me, too. I'm usually in the bed by 10. Walker Martin, San Francisco. 499. 10 or 11, I'm usually crashed. You're probably more nocturnal like Corey is. Alonzo Treadwell die-cut auto going to Houston. To 399 in the UCLA Union. Yeah, if I was to be a night owl, I've never been much of a night owl. Younger days, obviously, more than now. DPL base auto, Annabelle Beltre. Paul is even an earlier riser than me. He gets up and goes to the gym every morning. I think he gets up at like 4. But he's that's why you don't see him breaking very late at night. Gino Grover, Arizona. Our gold's coming up. Jacob Gonzalez. Thomas White, that is Miami. To 349. And our auto is a Cincinnati Reds, Sammy Stefani gold die-cut auto. If you get I don't know if there's 9 of 10, very nice, 10 the Reds. Reds were Eddie. They go Eddie. Appreciate you jumping on eBay and grabbing some teams too, Ed. I don't know those jobs you're interviewing, Corey, are they like regular day shift or are they night shift? Or will you be changing your sleeping patterns if you get one of those jobs? Gems, Trey Lipscomb, Washington. Yeah, Paul's up early. Like when we did that show in Tuscaloosa, he said he got up at like 3:30, went to the gym, worked out. I was like, Jesus, he does not miss the gym. Maybe on the weekends he's a little more lax, but Matt Shaw Cubs to 499 DPL, Angel De Los Santos. See, I love a central time zone. I grew up in the Eastern time zone, but when I moved to Central, I realized how much I loved it. Logan Tanner, Cincinnati, because everything comes on an hour earlier. Like even the news, and not that I stay up much the news, I'm not quite that old yet. But that is Logan Tanner, Cincinnati. Well, even the news comes on an hour early. Everything's earlier, so you can still go to bed normal time. Yeah, Paul is not a night owl. Now, I've seen him stay up late like the national stuff. Chase Davis, St. Louis. Like on vacation, but not his normal routine. He's an early riser. Like he'll text me sometimes at like 5 in the morning. Hey, did you get this? Or did you see that we got payment for that? Like, I'm asleep still. Joe Vetrano Angels, I believe. Could be a Dodger. I'll check that one. Jacob Gonzalez. DPL to 349, Daryl Duran. Our last auto of the box is Teddy McGraw, Seattle. That one's numbered 60. 54 of 60. Excuse me. Yeah, I love me some Central Time Zone. I could go back to the Eastern Time Zone, but Central's coming from growing up in Eastern and living in Central half my life. I like Central better. Sniffles going on over here. All right, we're almost halfway. Not terrible pace. We're in that 2-hour range. About what I expected. That's why we started at 8 instead of our usual 9 o'clock. All right, here we go. Yeah, Paul wouldn't have survived this, but even started at 8. Kyle Teal. Blue got another gold auto. That is Isaiah Drake to the Braves to 349. And we have a gold auto to the Braves also of Hurston Waldrop. Number 210. 9 of 10 going to Jason. Yeah, Corey and I go out of town and do shows together. He's probably like, damn, Jason's asleep and snoring already. Although last time we went, Steven was with us and he was asleep first every night. Nathaniel Ochoa Leva going to Washington. Haven't gotten you a Dylan Cruz yet for Washington, but we've got you a lot of autos. All right, Ralphie going to Cleveland. Primary colors. Ty Floyd going to Cincinnati. To 499, Adrian Santana, Tampa Bay. Auto of Isaiah Drake. Is that the guy that was stealing so many bases this spring for the Braves? So many people were high. Not number on the Drake. My screen just flickered. Did it flicker for you guys? Everything look good still? I'm going to pause right here on Drake until I hear. Does everything look okay? My screen flickered, but it might just have been me. So I'm going to pause for just a second before we keep going. Anyone? Watching my text to make sure. JP, Corey. Says I'm good. Man, I just got like 50 chats just popped up at once. Okay, good. Yeah, it was weird. It flickered and then nothing. Like I had like 10 chats just pop up at one time. I see it, but it must be delayed. I'm answering all y'all's questions. But we just had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 chats pop up all at one time. Luis Placencio, DPL. But when there's a lot going on, it's hard. If it gets off the screen, I'll obviously miss it sometimes. That's why I don't know how guys keep up on Whatnot. I mean, there's just no way. That chat flies, and it's so little, and I don't know how they keep. I guess they don't keep up with it. Jake Cunningham, Baltimore. Some of those bigger groups, there's just no way they could even possibly keep up with the chat. Brett Lauder. Die cut red, Marwis Jorge. That is Kansas City to 200. I haven't seen a Dylan Cruz auto yet that I have seen pulled in a break. I've seen some for sale. That was similar how it was last year. Angel Senil, DPL. The big name autos were really hard to pull. really hard, which has kind of been the MO for Paul Skeens to Pittsburgh, the MO for EE the last few years. And they have I guess it's not an exclusive deal with Cruz, but they have a special deal with Cruz, so you think his stuff will be more plentiful than it's been. George Klassen, Philadelphia. Rhett Lauder. To $4.99, Joe Fatrano. The chat could be backing up on me. I see the last one I see is Carlson Reed Pirates, number to 200. The last one I see is Jimmy's last post. I hit somebody Holiday Autos last year. Oh, that's nice. See, I felt like Holiday was short printed last year too. Like most of the breaks I was in, I never saw one. Maybe you were just lucky last year, but that's good though. Colton Ledbetter, Tampa Bay, because I got complaints the few times I broke it last year. So I can't believe I spent all this money on these Orioles spots. I didn't get any holidays in the whole case. Hank Hill of the North. Don't catch him when there's like a snowstorm. He gets hammered. It's like, work sucks. He's like, there's a snowstorm coming. Everybody's panicking. They all want propane. I sell propane and propane accessories. Edison at Charles Dominican Prospect League. Dylan Cruz. The S. So propane and propane accessories. Angel Mentor. Tell you what, Angel or Angel, number to 60, is a very popular name in the Dominican Republic. Excuse me. We got Tyler Locklear, Seattle. I want to pretend that's Heather Locklear's son. May not even be spelled the same way, but DPL die cut auto of Alexander Swallow to $3.99. Tank wipe. My favorite Hank. Speaking of that show, my favorite episode is when Hank sees the cheerleader outfit. Bobby, there better be a cheerleader under your bed. Oh, that one cracks me up. Andrew Pickney, Washington. One more, and we'll be halfway. I feel like I hit a slow spot there. I gotta pick it back up. You don't sell accessories. Just propane. Propane and propane accessories. How close is that wild card break, Chad? Need more action on the Philly? I tell you what, Facebook's been a little bit slow for us lately. Hoping it with some new products coming, it pick back up a little bit. Of course, Bowman will be hot as fire, but I don't know that we'll have much of it. Tank wipe. All right, box 10. Noblemeyer. Paul Skeens. We haven't had any numbered ones of those, I don't think, yet. Leo DeVries was in the international guys everybody's chasing, number to 200. Guess he's a hot commodity. Hot as fire, I suppose. We got Zach Nito. I do like Zach Nito. Going to Mr. Soto and the Angels. No, Angels were eBay, not Jimmy. That one is numbered 6 of 10. Gold Nito. Going to the Angels. Jimmy, where you at? You missed him. It's your boy. He even spelled out his name, Zachary. Guy like that. I'm going to have to get some more supplies here, but I thought I had enough. But I do not. Not even close. We're halfway and I'm out of regular top loader. Sorry. Not even close. Going. Unless I don't. Oh, there's a few more there. Not quite out yet. Yeah, DPL auto Melvin Mojica. Not number. Hurston, that's a nice one. Yeah, Waldrop. We've had some nice. We need to keep those gold autos coming. I would say what about 90% of the autos in the break so far have been not numbered, which is a little bit of a bummer too. Dylan Cruz, base. One second, guys. All right. Put my glasses back on. Got another Dylan Cruz, the W. W. Dub. Corey, so you're not breaking tonight. What are you breaking? You're breaking racing tomorrow night. Is that right? I think you said Monday, Tuesday. Antonio Anderson. So I didn't list. We have some basketball to $4.99 on eBay Tuesday night. Been a long time since we've broken basketball on eBay or Facebook. Connor O'Halloran, Toronto. See, this is where splitting that break into two wouldn't be so bad. Paul Skeens, another one for the Paul Skeens and the Pirates. Kyle Carr, New York. Primary colors, Chase Doolander, Rockies. DPL to $4.99, Jose Luis Pena. I have a nice Michael Harris auto out of this. Ooh, another gold auto coming up. Matt Shaw, there's a nice one for the Cubbies. That is numbered to 94. 94 on the Matt Shaw. Just hit something. What'd you hit? Like a critter? Hope everything's all right. Be safe, buddy. That showed you like Matt Shaw's a bigger name and he's short printed. We've got Diego Ortiz to the DPL spot, gold auto. The only ones that are not stickers are the base DPL autos. 4 of 24. The base DPL autos are on card. The paper ones. Outside of that, everything's been stickers. Which is also new for an EE usually on card. I could be wrong. Maybe it hadn't been. We're going to have to check in with Corey lately. Hopefully he didn't do any damage to his car or himself. Have Aiden Miller, Philadelphia. Team colors, or primary colors, excuse me, Paul Skeens. Not numbered. Let's leave it up. And we look gold, but I guess it's just a LSU gold. To $4.99, Tayshawn Walton, Philadelphia. Justin Campbell, Guardians. And Andre Smith goes to the Mets. Andre. Where art thou, Andre? And then the Campbell is not numbered also. Actually, doing all this talking is actually clearing my sinuses out, which is, I guess, good. I haven't having to wipe my nose, but we got Cole Carrings, that's Colorado. Leonardo Garcia, DPL. Chase Davis. Blue Francisco Valorio, international spot to $3.49. We got Hero Wyatt, Kansas City, base auto. Maybe he was in the car, I know, driving home, so I'm hoping maybe you're right. But I'm afraid it's the other way around. I'm afraid he hit something in the road. Critter, pothole, something. Aiden Miller, Philadelphia. But I hope you're right. I hope it's not anyway. I hope it's just a card. All right, we got put that a thicker one just to be safe. We're halfway. Take a deep breath, grab a drink, use the restroom. But we got a long way to go still. I'm gonna take a quick break and grab some more top loaders. I'll be right back. I underestimated my need of top loaders, so let me grab some more and I'll be right back. Luckily, they're just right here behind me. We got one more pack to be safe. All right, we'll see if that gets us through. If not, we'll run back in the other room and get some more. Nice. All right, back at it for half. Number 2, what time is it? Hour and 20. I think we could do this half in an hour. 40 minutes might be tough. Can't go much faster without the risk of missing something. Again, not a lot of cards. Here's our whole stack of a number of cards. It's not very many. It's just it's the sleeving that takes long and the calling out of things. Saw some more skis. And you got on the chat tonight. Of course, it is about 80 miles from home. I don't know if he's on interstate or from Kansas City back to Arkansas. I'm not sure what road you take for that trip. All right. 250 points going to Mr. Franklin. You want to break that tonight? I guess it's not a very long break if it fills up. All right. Ronnie Garcia, Dominican Prospect League. Primary colors, Brock Wilken, Milwaukee. To 349, we got Brandon Winokur, Minnesota Twins. Next auto is Hero Wyatt, Kansas City base auto, and Chase Madrith going to Boston, also a base. Namala, Toronto. Luke Kershaw. We have Gold. This is Moises Ballesteros going to the Mets to 275. That's our first parallel in the whole break to 275. That's weird. Thought it'd be lower than that. Our first one we've had of that color. Next auto. This is a nice one. International spot. Leo DeVries going to Ken. That one is numbered 260, 24 of 60. Very nice. I know that's one of the guys he was chasing. I will sleeve those other ones up here in a minute. We've got Ignacio Alvarez. That's a nice name. Braves. A catcher? What does Ignacio play? It sounds like a catcher's name. Very curious what we see in 2024 from Panini and baseball. If they do the same rotations last year, Donruss, Select, Mosaic, Prism, Flawless, NT. I'm trying to think what else they did in 24 or in 23. I wish they had announced something already that's in the works. It makes me nervous, and they don't do it. Walker Martin. Jacob Wilson. Oakland, that's our first Jacob Wilson spelled out. We got another gold. This is Wyatt Crowell. 3 of 24 going to Los Angeles. I'll have to check if that's Dodgers or Angels, but I will find out for sure. Unless one of my helpers wants to let me know. Next auto is Josh Rivera going to the Cubbies, I believe. I'll double check that one as well. Base. And Colin Houck to the Mets. Alex Clemmy, Cleveland. Dodgers. Thank you, sir. Now, you looking these up, kid, or you just know all these by heart? Are you just that good? Cubs, awesome. Now, if I can remember them on the recap, is the question. You know, and that's pretty strong. You should be doing this. You come sit on this side of the table, and I'll sit on that side. And Paul Skeens. Alex Clemmy to 200. Next auto is Justin Reimer, Boston, base. Now, do you know him from this product, having watched this product and studied it, or do you just know him because you know these players? Another question for you. Ralphie Velasquez, Cleveland. Both are impressive either way. But. Awesome. Break it up. Pull me a Dickerson auto. Jacob Wilson, Oakland. Colin Houck, Mets. To 499, Johnny Farmello, Seattle. And Peyton Palliette goes to the White Sox. That's an Arkansas guy, if I remember right. Speaking of Corey. I'm just leaving some of the bigger name base and inserts, but I won't go through those on the recap. All right, 9 to go. Almost sliced. I've always wondered if anybody has done a break and actually cut themselves real bad. I mean, not that knife, not that box cutter is real sharp, but like right there, I just had it backwards. If I had pushed real hard, I could have sliced the meaty part of my hand pretty good. I've never seen a break where anybody got injured. Now, I did see the break the time that I don't know if the guy was on drugs. It was so tight. He would like breaking. He would just fall asleep, and the card would just fall down. You'd see his hands. Then he'd wake up and like keep breaking, and then fall, pass out again, and then wake up. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if it was just sleep deprivation or if it was some substance, but he was never seen a video like that. Like he would just break, and then all of a sudden he would just pass out, and the card would just fall in his hand. And then 5 minutes later, he'd wake up and like, not that he had like nothing happened. He was still out of it, but he would just go back to breaking. Have to pick up all the cards that were everywhere. Grant Taylor, Chicago. Dylan Cruz, Spellbound. I don't think we've had any numbered Spellbound so far. Those must be pretty rare. We have Garrett Forster, Pittsburgh, to 200. It was not Chad. It was another guy who was notorious for breaking in the middle of the night. So, like, he'd fill on eBay and then break in the middle of the night. Joe Vitrano, number 2, $3.99. And it was like a Topps flagship break, so he would drop like a big old stack of cards. It was kind of scary. I mean, it was really actually scary. More than funny, but it's like, is he okay? Jackson Cox, Colorado. First Cox auto we've had. One for Kai. Yeah, I've never fallen asleep. I might have gotten a little delusional on a really long one. But never fallen asleep. Paul Skeens again. Not know it. Knickknacks, that's it. Yep, that was him. I don't know if he's still breaking or not. If he recovered from that incident or not. But I've been in a few of his breaks over the years. Because he would film and break like literally middle of the night, like start at 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Hero Wyatt. Again, I don't know what he may have been in a time zone that to $4.99 going to Kansas City. But that one was scary. Brandon Maia. Hidden Gems going to New York. Oh, wow. Yeah, after that, it's hard to recover from. I mean, I guess he could have. If he could have said, I'm sorry, I was on some medication. I mean, even if he made something up that made me that happen. Camden Manachi, LA. I'll have the 399. We'll check on that one. I don't remember where I saw it. It may have been their video that I saw it, but somebody shared it somewhere and I watched the whole thing because I was fascinated by it. Again, it was frightening more than it was, comical, but it was because you actually worried for the guy. Kevin McConaughey, Detroit. He's got a cool name. Primary color is Matt Shaw, Cubs. Jacob Gonzalez, White Sox. That one is numbered to 349. Huh, maybe it was like a bad pothole or something. That's kind of scary, though. It wasn't a person. A vagrant. Miami, Thomas White. You're probably in the middle of nowhere, though, at this point. Tommy White going to the White Sox, number to 200. Or, excuse me, the Miami, number to 200. Miami. Angels on that other one we just had. Kit is a walking EEE encyclopedia. Yeah, the knickknacks thing was crazy. Matthew Wood going to Milwaukee. Were you like in a rural, or in a more city type area? When you hopped off, I was like, I don't know exactly what highway he's on. If he's on interstate Dylan Cruz, or if he's on like back roads. I'm not familiar with that neck of the woods. Our next relic is George Lombard going to the Yankees 29. George Lombard Sr. was a Braves prospect. Remember when his dad was a hot prospect? Shows my age a little bit. Played a little bit in the major leagues, his dad. Oh, I'm glad it was nothing. If it was a small animal, you probably shot that thing across the interstate. Chase Davis. Got Trevor Harrison, Tampa Bay to 499. Got Robert Snelling, Padres. That might have been it. He was going so fast he broke the sound barrier. It's like pow. Corey is, but 85 is pretty slow for Corey. To be honest. Corey has a little bit of a lead foot, I believe. Albert Furman, DPL relic. For me, the Furminator. Coming down the mountain, she comes. Right. Edison Charles, DPL. Sean Sullivan, $4.99. George Lombard to the Yankees. And last auto of the box, Kyle Carr. Number 2, $3.99. What is it, Spaceballs? He's gone plaid. They've gone plaid. What is the Spaceballs or that? Supersonic. Well, we're glad you're safe, and we're glad you're back for the last 8 boxes to hang out with. Grilled some chicken thighs tonight. It didn't turn out as good as I was hoping. The marinade we used was pretty good, but I don't know, they weren't as good as I was hoping. Yeah, I hit a tire one time, or a big chunk of a truck tire. If it was the whole thing, and it messed up the front of my car. Rhett Louder, Spellbound, like messed up the bumper, broken headlight. This was in a Pontiac Grand Prix. Yarrow Cordero. Can't believe I actually drove one, but I did. The 499, bright red. We've got Charlie Soto to the Twins, die cut. That one is numbered 15 of 26. Going to the Twins. Twins are Tiny Soda going to Mike. Then we've got Nathan Detmer going to the A's. No, that one's number 200. Especially at night in like rural areas, like you can't see those black tires and the black. Oh, it's terrible. Like I've almost hit them many times in the daylight, been able to swerve, but at night it's like Samuel Luis DPL, Braden Taylor, Ethan Pecco to 200. That is to Houston. Next auto is a die cut of Grant Taylor, Chicago, number 399. What I wish they would do, I know they can't put White Sox, but they could put Chicago AL, Chicago NL. My charcoal grill tonight, I had a gas grill, but this winter, Edison Charles DPL auto, not numbered. I like gas. I really want one of those Blackstone flat tops, but charcoal tonight. Just a good old fashioned Weber kettle grill. I love a Weber. I prefer charcoal. I like the convenience of gas, but what happened, I had a gas grill, and this is probably just shows that I'm a weirdo, but and this winter, I guess I had left some grease in the grease trap, and a couple mice, or a family of mice, decided to make a home in my gas grill. Jason Savacool, St. Louis to 499. So I had it covered up, right, on the back porch. Didn't think of it. One night, Jennifer's like, there's something in the grill. Something's moving in the grill. Tampa Bay, Hunter Haas, die cut auto, to 399. And this was, a cheap gas grill, nothing fancy. And she's like, there's something in there. I'm like, no, there's nothing in there. She's like, no, really, there's something moving around in the gas grill. We've got Hunter Barco, Pittsburgh, and Skylar Hales, Texas. So sure enough, I shook the grill, moved it around, and the mice ran out. Tiny little things, like field mice. They ran out. So I was like, all right, well, I need to clean this. So I opened the grill, got the cover out the next day, and they had somehow crawled up, I guess, on the propane tank, up into the grease trap, had been going to town, snacking, doing their business. Lots of mouse poop there. Enrique Bradfield, Orioles, to 499. Oliver Guerrero, DPL. Just had been nesting and having a good old time in my grill. Like debris, no babies or anything like that. Hero Wyatt, Kansas City. We've seen him a lot tonight. So I started cleaning it out, and I was like, I didn't get up in the grill part itself that I know of, but I was like, just don't think I can eat off that grill knowing that a family made that their home all winter and did a lot of poop in there and whatnot. Dylan Cruz relic to 199 for Washington. Very nice. So I gave that grill away and went back to the Weber charcoal good old kettle grill, which has always been my preferred grill anyway, but yeah, the burgers have a little gamey taste to them. Like I said, I'm sure could have easily been cleaned and disinfected, but mentally, Maui Ahuna, San Francisco. Mentally, I don't know that I could have recovered from it. Bradfield Jr. That one is numbered. Finally, a numbered spellbound to 199. So, gave that one away on Facebook in the neighborhood group. Brock Wilkin to the Brewers, number 26. That one's to 60. So I thought about buying another nice, expensive gas grill, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna gold charcoal for now, and then I'm gonna go to my next door neighbor has a black stone. I want to go try that out because I may get that instead of another gas grill. Robert Moore, Milwaukee on Milwaukee doing some work tonight. I love the thought of a flat top for burgers and hibachi and stuff like that, but I've never cooked on one, so I want to try it out or see it in action first. Colin Houck, Mets. So for now, good old charcoal, good old Kingsford and Weber. Can't go wrong with the Kingsford Weber combo. That's all we had growing up. My dad was a Weber devotee. Josh Rivera, Chicago. Just the good old black kettle grill. Swore by him. So one of my coworkers, or one of my neighbors said, I have a coworker who refurbishes grills, and he saw that yours, or I told him about yours. I was like, yeah, you're welcome to have it. I didn't tell him that there had been a mouse family there, but he's going to clean it and refurbish it. It's like, he'll be fine. They do a lot of partying, so I think he has like 5 grills at one time. It's a small, it was only like a small 2-burner gas grill anyway. But yeah, at some point I'll get another gas one because there is something about the convenience of walking out there and lighting it up. Not that charcoal takes a long time to get ready, but they've got some more gold coming. All right, Jacob Gonzalez. Which do you guys prefer? Let's poll the. Somewhere I can add a poll in here. I'm not sure how to do it. All right, I'll do that next time. But all right, what's the? I do know how to do a poll now. I just figured it out. What's your guys' favorite? Charcoal, electric, gas? Gino Groover. It's a good name, Groover. To 349. Next auto is Luke Kerschel, Minnesota, not numbered. And Matthew Wood, Milwaukee, not numbered. Milwaukee's going to have a stack of autos. Charlie Soto, Minnesota. Groover to 499. Kendall George, LA. Excuse me. Jackson Baumeister, die cut to 399. Charlie Medroth to Boston. Rhett Lauder, primary colors, Dylan Cruz to 200. Andrefer Vizcaino, EPL. Yeah, something about the charcoal flavor. If you can get it right, get the heat right, time it all right, it's pretty outstanding. I agree. Kansas City, Spencer Nivens. Kansas City, also a team that's crushing tonight. 15 out of 24. I love the golds. Traeger, I've never used a Traeger. Is that a gas grill or is that charcoal? I've heard of those. I know they're nice, but I've never used one. 150 points. Going to Mr. Franklin. Like, I've always wanted a Weber gas grill, but they're so expensive. I was like, is it really that much better than like a Char-Broil, which I had before, or one of those other brands? Electric. Okay, that's cool. I've used electric grills for tailgating type stuff, and the little mini gas grills for tailgating. And when I lived in an apartment one time, they wouldn't let us have gas or charcoal. I had an electric grill there. But tonight, I fired up the charcoal grill. It was good. It just didn't turn out as good as I was hoping. Jason Woodward. But I don't cook chicken thighs very often. So, Jacob Gonzalez to 349. Kiefer Lord, Baltimore. Next auto. Oh, we got a nasty patch coming up next. Jaden Ham, Detroit auto base. That's crazy. That would be an interesting. That would not be a name I anticipated. We never would have guessed that name. But he may have worn out his welcome at Kentucky. He may need to change the scenery. He's a good coach. He'll want a big NIL bag, though. Look at that patch. 2 of 5. Brock Wilken. That patch is filthy. A little bit of the gold from the Brewer logo. The Brewer name across the front. Going to Milwaukee. Brock Wilken, 2 of 5. Don't see a lot of nasty patches like that out of Elite Extradition. Not very often. Stars and Stripes, maybe, but not EEE. Oh, yeah. I have a couple buddies who swear by the Big Green Eggs and the Komodos. Yandel Ricardo. I've always want to try one of those, too, but they're expensive, too. Rhett Lauder. That is numbered to 49. Going to Cincinnati. John Calipari. What do you think about that, Corey? Well, as an Arkansas fan, what do you think of that name? Spencer Nivens, Kansas City, doing work. 23 of 24. I think KC was an eBay team. I need to see. I have my list. What was it? Kansas City. It was eBay team. Appreciate you guys on eBay helping us to fill out the break. We had let it sit long enough on Facebook. Now we're going to wait any longer. Justin Campbell, Cleveland. DPL relic of Israel Estevez. Emilio's cousin. John Calipari. Very, very. I could see it, though. I really could. Now, I think he's. Now, he may just hold Kentucky ransom. Like, look, I'll leave. You better give me more money. NIL money or something. But Brady Smith. That would be interesting. Yeah, it's definitely a believe it when you see it kind of thing. But you just nothing surprised me when it comes to coaches or players. Like that player, I'm gotten like that player will never leave. I was shocked at the number of guys in the tournament. Also, these basketball teams, Alabama included, they had players who have transferred 4 times. Like a guy from Hofstra on Alabama's team, Estrada. He was on his 4th team. Like, geez, guys, like, pick up plays and enjoy it. Enjoy your college. So nothing would surprise it. Yeah, but one and dones, that all the teams in the playoffs or in the finals this year don't have a lot of one and done. They have some. But this year's been a nice mix of vets and one and done guys. It seems like that's the new formula. Is you need some of those 4th-year guys you transfer in. Another nice patch coming up. Miami, Jake DeLeo, number to 499. And 2-color Blake Mitchell. There you go. 2, or is that 7? 7 of 10. There you go. There you go. That's a nice one. You're going to have a fat package of Kansas City cards. Mr. Kit. Not too many relic autos in this product. We have had 2 or 3 in one box. Joe Lampe, Cleveland. Braden Taylor, Tampa Bay. Paul Skeens. Daryl Duran to 200. Another relic auto. It's like they come in bunches. Brandon Winker going to Minnesota, number to 99. But see, this year, like Connecticut, Alabama, Purdue even, they have a lot of older players. Now, they also have some freshmen that were good. But it was I think that's the way to do it. I think that mix, you can build some camaraderie. Plus, you get guys with experience. Deary Gonzalez, Prospect League Auto, number 260. Now, you have to hope the guys that transfer in, the camaraderie's there. They're still new faces, right? they're not playing together for 4 or 5 years, but that seemed to work this year for a lot of teams. Like, all right, let's quit going all freshmen. Let's go get some experience, even if it's transfers. I could see that. I could definitely see that. To 349. I would definitely like to know that. I would like to have that in my coach's contract. Here's an on-card auto. Angel Senil, DPL. DPL spot will also have a big package if you're into big packages. Got Bryce Eldridge. Nice name for the Giants. Alabama gave him a good name. Dylan Cruz, base. Jacob Wilson. Toward the end, they just couldn't hang in there. That is Leonardo Garcia Gold for the DPL spot. 1 of 24. But what would you think though if it happened, Corey? I know I'm sure it's still a long shot, but let's say they did get Coach Cal away. Would you be? Is that a guy you would want, or would you rather go younger or a different direction? I'm just curious as an Arkansas fan because I don't know how I would feel if say he was coming to Alabama or something. Hunter Holland, Cincinnati. DPL relic of Ariel Rivera. He's definitely a proven winner. Has a little bit of shady background, I guess. I mean, that's probably not the right term to use, but you know what I mean. Joe Ovatrano, Jacob Gonzalez. To 499, Yandiel Ricardo, Kansas City. Next auto is Peyton Pellett, not an Arkansas Razorback, Chicago. Daryl Duran to 399 in DPL. And a Cole Schoenwetter in the box. Excuse me. It's an Arkansas guy too there. Hunter Holland, I believe. Looks like an Arkansas uniform. Yeah, that's right. NIL was nothing new to Cal. All right, 5 boxes left. Here on the last 4 of the case. Okay, deep breath. This is the longest break I've done in quite some time. That's good. Would definitely be a more supportive fan base than Kentucky. I'm sure Kentucky's out for blood when they don't, kind of like Alabama with football, when they don't do well in the tournament or lose something they're not supposed to do. All right, Nolan Shonwell. To 499, Dylan Cruz. Nice one. Since it's Dylan, we'll go ahead and top load that one. To 499, Dylan Cruz. Gold auto die cut to Milwaukee, Brock Wilkin. Man, nice one there. Milwaukee crushing. To 10, 3 of 10 on the Brock Wilkin. One of those prospect guys I was to was just in love with Brock. Got Nathan Detmer, Oakland. Hunter Holland. Yeah, that'll help. That helps the recruiting. That's the $3.99 on that one. If he's already got a friendship with a big booster or whatever you want to call him, friend of the program, that certainly helps. Tommy Troy. We got Underfer Vizcaino, red die cut DPL to 60. Recap will be mostly autos and, well, relics. We got Tanner Hall, Minnesota, base auto. Walking Noel. That's an interesting signature there. Oh. I guess that's DDO. I don't know what that is. That's pretty cool. Numbered to 200. George Lombard. Chase Doolander. Number to 499. Rockies, more points. Going to the point spot. What are we up to now? 2, 3, 4, 5. I bet we have a lot of points in the last few boxes. Next relic is Kyle Teal, Boston. Y'all saw my stacks over here. I got cards everywhere. It's chaos. It's chaos, I tell you. Alberto Rios and Paul Skeens. Probably should have waited to top load all these after the break, but that's all right. That probably drug us out a good 30 minutes, too. At least. 349 Ty Floyd, Cincinnati. TJ Nichols, Tampa Bay. A relic of Dylan Head, Padres. Nathan Campbell, Brett Lauder. To 499 Bryce Eldridge, San Francisco. And Kyle Busch, Angels. And Samuel Luis, DPL, to 399, and with Noble Meyer. Trying to think of a big name coach outside the SEC that would be cool to see him come to the SEC if you could pull that off. I'm not sure there's lots of them out there. I'm not thinking of. Nobody's jumping to the top of my mind, though. All right, I think we're going to have enough top loaders for this, too. My tower of autographs over here is weeble wobbling. I think I've got everything in pretty good order. It may not be exactly number order, but we'll be close. All right, 4 to go. We haven't hit 40 yet. We're getting late in the game. Gotta deliver here soon. Although we still have 32 or what, 40 hits left. 40 hits left. All right, here we go. This box 17, 18, 19, box 17. We've got Kyle Teal colors. Noble Meyer, Miami, numbered to 60. Oh, excuse me. Butterfingered with Meyer. I'd like to see a 1 of 1. There's more points. I knew there'd be points coming up. We got Gino Grover, that is Arizona, to 200. We've got Jack Brannigan, Pittsburgh. Connor O'Halloran, my boy Ralphie, to Dylan Cruz, another nice Dylan Cruz, to 349. So we got a 399 and a 340, or 499 and 349. Dylan Cruz. We've got this is Maui Ahuna, San Francisco, to 200. DPL on card auto Jose Jorge. Some more Paul Skeens. We might have spelled out his whole name. To 499, Jason Woodward, Milwaukee. Autograph Travis Honeyman, St. Louis, to 200. 250 points. Don't get quiet on me now. We're on the home stretch. I need chatter. Colt Emerson, that's Seattle. Jack Wilson, Oakland. I need more kitty sleeves. All I say is, as long as y'all don't try to take oats, y'all stay away from oats. You can have whatever you want. eBay rabbit hole. I have a hard time not going down those every night. Every day at some point, I'm in the rabbit hole of eBay. Hopefully, I won't pull a knickknacks and fall asleep on y'all. But we're getting close to the end. Still got a long recap to go though too. I like his auto, the third. All right, a little bit more of this box. We got a Edison Charles to 249. And a gold auto, Pittsburgh, Carson Reed. Very nice. Pirates. Go to Jim. 7 of 24. Relic of Cade Kuehler going to 199, going to the Braves. What would it be for good for clicks? We've got DPL, Wilkin Noel. Primary colors, Chase Doolander, Rockies. That one's numbered to 49. To 499, Alejandro Rosario, Texas. Auto of Jacob Miller, Miami. DPL to 199, Frankie Almanzar, excuse me. Fox like, no, we don't want that kind of publicity. What's the saying? There's no such thing as bad publicity. Yeah, I think there could be. I don't want that. Paul, Corey, y'all would never let me leave it down if I did. Last card of the break, Garrett Ballman, Atlanta. Or last card of the box, I should say. All right. 3 to go. 2 hours. It's going to be close. It's going to be 2.5 at least. Then I got to clean up all this mess. I got crap everywhere. Cards, boxes, wrappers. Like a tornado went off in here. Should have started this with 7 in retrospect. All right, Grant Taylor to 200 Wyatt Crowell. Auto of Jacob Gonzalez. That's a nice one. Number 260. That's White Sox. Joe Alampi, Cleveland. Bradfield Jr. We hadn't seen him in a while. To 499. Rhett Lauder, Milwaukee. Die cut of Moises Ballesteros to the Cubs. That's a big boy. Number to 399. David McCabe. That's a new name. Atlanta. Kendall George. Colt Emerson. Oh, this is a different parallel. Aiden Miller, Philadelphia. 1 of 1. There we go. There we go. About time. Going to the Phillies. Going to Angelo. 1 of 1. Aiden Miller. It's that fat guy that sold him to Anthony Richardson. He's falling asleep. 1 of 1. Aiden Miller. Phillies. Nice. That'll wake me up a little bit. Points. I've never not done a recap, so we're not going to start tonight, but this is break like, do I really need to do it? Do I have to? Yeah. This is the break that recaps are built for when they're this long. That does look really sharp. Really nice card. That shine caught me by surprise. I was like, wait a minute. We haven't seen anything like that. All right, Relic coming up of Dylan Cruz. Very nice. Oh, no, I thought you said it was full. Are you missing some? Didn't quite get there? You can come tag in on this one. I could use a breather. Tanner Hall, Gonzalez to 499. Felix Weston. Excuse me, I'm losing my breath. Going to Seattle, 499. Die cut auto, Kyle Carr, New York, to 399. Nice DPL relic of Albert Furman. Got a Bradfield that's numbered to 199. Or is that 149? 199 on the Bradfield. Red die cut. Brock Vandenberg, Miami, to 60. Must have just come up short on the fill, huh? JP, go fill that break for him so he can break. Right. I think he's just got filler spots left. It's getting late, though. It's already, 11 Eastern. Got Josh Kasevich, Toronto. Needs a filler hero. And Darwin Hernandez, DPL, base on it. You're due then. That's all you're saying. Is you're due for a win. Fillers are tough. Fillers crushing my soul every time I get them too. Seems like. And Dylan Cruz again. All right, 2 boxes left. There is light at the end of the tunnel. It's not a train. So that's all it took. 42 is that key number. I would say like I guarantee you a win, but then that would be my luck if you would not hit. All right, here we go. Box 19, Dylan Cruz. We have Travis Sikora, Washington, number /200. Auto of Jackson Sevacool, St. Louis /200. Relic of Ty Pete going to Seattle. I'm running low on top loaders. I gotta have enough. I'm running to get some more out of the room, but hoping I have enough. To $4.99, Olivia Pichardo. Olivia, number /499. Interesting name for a fellow. Sal Stewart, Cincinnati. DPL Relic Auto of Deary Gonzalez /199. To $4.99, Brandon Sproat, New York. Green auto. Our first green auto. Jacob Wilson, Oakland. That's a nice one. 7/31. The Greg Maddux parallel. 7/31. I was hoping that was to 5. Got Matthew Wood, Milwaukee. Milwaukee's going to have a fat stack of cards. Chase Doolander. Oh, losing my voice now. Chase Davis, St. Louis /349. Die cut auto of Garrett Forrester /399. These come in bunches. Look at that patch. 3-color DPL Oliver Guerrero outfield /149. When you get one of these relic autos, you get like 2 or 3 a box. It's crazy. They're not spread those out very well. This over here. If you just joined us, where have you been? But we're getting toward the end here. Brock Wilkin to $4.99. Jacob Gonzalez, Chicago. AJ Ewing, New York. Look like Mets base auto, and Jacob Gonzalez pinstripe relic, White Sox. It's weird on Razzes and fillers and stuff. I'll go on a hot streak and win like 4 in a row, and I'll lose like 90 in a row. Then I'll win like 4 in a row. And it's weird how that happens. It's very, very streaky. I never go with the odds. Like if I take one spot in a 10-spot filler, I should hit 10% of the time. It's never that way. I mean, maybe I do, but it's like 0 for 30, win 3 or 4 or 5 in a row. 0 for 30. So maybe I do hit the 10%, but it's not consistent. And then they were down to one final box. All right, last box, boys and girls. Appreciate y'all hanging out. JP, much love to you for hanging out. Not even in the break, but hanging out and sitting here with me. Keeping me company. Love you, my friend. Yeah, fat lady's warming up. She's getting those pipes ready. Get this break out pretty fast. No break tomorrow night, so I'll work on shortening to get this one packed up tomorrow night. I got one small break I still need to get out from Facebook too, but not pretty caught up for once. All right, Kyle Teal to $4.99. That is Chase Davis, St. Louis. Fuck, we just had that card. Blue die cut auto, Blake Mitchell, Kansas City. Kansas City is having a break. Numbered to 98, it looks like. 98 or 99. Blake Mitchell. We haven't seen a Dylan Cruz. I think Kit has both Kansas City and Washington, but fit him some nice Kansas City stuff. Sonny DeChara. I think that's Angels. Landon Morotis. Dylan Cruz Spellbound. Paul Skeens to $3.49. Ty Floyd, base auto. Die cut auto of Aiden Miller, Philadelphia. Philadelphia having a nice break, $3.99. So hit the one of one earlier. Matt Shaw, Cubs to $4.99. Edison Charles. Oh, we got a redemption. Let me put that right here. Edison Charles, DPL. Let's get the Burger King. Redemption. Base signature die cut. 115 of Yonir Fernandez. I'll have to look him up. He could be a DPL. Unless somebody in the chat, JP, Kit, if y'all are still watching, y'all know if Mr. Fernandez, what team he is. That's our Dylan Cruz we had. Relic of Tommy Troy, Arizona. Dodgers, thank you, sir. Kit Kaboom is on it. Dropping the boom. All right. There he is. There's that the same one? Different guy. Prospect. Jacob Gonzalez, primary colors. Red, Brandon Sproat to $1.99. We didn't have a lot of red or that gold color. We had one. Teddy McGraw to $60. Going to Seattle. Teddy McGraw, Seattle to $60. Relic of Chase Davis, St. Louis. I have one top loader short for a thick one left open. I mean, I got a pack here, but we didn't quite calculate that right. Probably because the relic autos threw me off about that. Thomas White. Is that die cut? Brock Wilkin again to $99. Brewers crushing. Brew Crew. Blue to $3.49. Antonio Anderson, Boston. Jacob Miller, Miami. And Brian Arosa, DPL base auto. And then our last card of the marathon break is Matt Shaw to the Cubs. All right, give me 1 second to sleeve these up, and we will work on our recap. I would if I just feel bad taking spots and fillers in our own group. I feel bad taking any spots in the break in my own group. Because I feel like if I hit something big, it's going to be bad. And that's happened a few times. Like, guys, I'm sorry. Corey can do it. If it wasn't my group and Chad was breaking another group and needed a savior, I would come grab those 4 spots for sure. but I hate to grab them and like win. And I don't know. It's just to me, it's a bad look. And it's happened before. I'll get in a PYT here and there, or a player break. I do not like to get in randoms. All right, let's do a recap. Give me 1 second here. All right, points. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 point cards. That's kind of a low point card count from what I've seen in some breaks. 3 150, 3 250, and 1 400. Those are going to Mr. Franklin. All right, so here are some lower numbered parallels. We're not going to recap all the higher numbered base non-autos, but here's some stuff that's numbered fairly low. We had Dylan Cruz, primary colors, numbered to 99. We had Blake Mitchell to 99. We had Angel Mentor to the DPL spot to 60. Moises Ballesteros to 60, Cubbies. We had Alejandro Rosario, Texas to 60. We had Dylan Kustad to 60. Bradfield, die cut, number to 51. Weird one there. We had Brock Wilkin to 99. We had Brock, how do you say his name? Vandenberg to 60. Primary colors, Chase Doolander to 49. We had Noble Meyer, Miami to 60. We had Anderfer Vizcaíno to 60. Dominican Golds, we had Leonardo Garcia, 24. We had Spencer Nivens, 24. We had Brett Lauder, Spellbound to 49. We had Brock Wilkin to 60. Gold, Wyatt Crowell to 24. Angel de los Santos, Dominican League to 24. We had Chase Jaworski to 9, 4 of 9. Then we had the 1 of 1, Aiden Miller to the Phillies. 1 of 1. That one's sharp. 1 of 1 to the Phillies. So that was our lower numbered non-autos. Let's do our relics next. No particular order on the relics. There are a lot. All right, relics. We had a couple really nice ones, but all right, we had Miles Naylor, A's, to 49, Noble Meyer, Miami. Colin Houck, Mets. Aiden Santana, Rays. To 199, Dylan Cruz, Washington. And again, I'll double check all the Chicago, LA, and New York players to make sure I have the right team. Aiden Miller, Philadelphia. Excuse me. Brock Wilkin, Brewers. Blake Mitchell, Kansas City. DPL is Brian Arauza. We had Matt Shaw, Cubs. DPL, Annabelle Beltran. Jacob Wilson, Chicago White Sox. Kendall George to 199, Dodgers, I believe, but I'll double check that one as well. We have Colin Houck, Mets to 199, Dylan Cruz, Washington. DPL, Albert Furman to 199, George Lombard to the Yankees. Thank you, JP. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Ralphie Velasquez, Cleveland. Colin Houck, Mets. Aiden Miller, Philly. Paul Skeens, Pittsburgh. Colton Ledbetter, Tampa Bay. Paul Skeens, Pittsburgh. Chase Davis, St. Louis. We had Kyle Teal to 199, Boston. To 199, Noble Meyer, Miami. Chase Davis, St. Louis. Tommy Troy, Arizona. Jacob Niles, White Sox. Ty Pete, Seattle. DPL, Albert Furman. Another Dylan Cruz, Washington. Freniel Almanza, DPL to 199. Chase Cooler to Atlanta to 199. Those are. Oh yeah, there's a nasty one right then. Dylan Head, San Diego. Kyle Teal, Boston. Excuse me. Ariel Rivera, DPL. Bryce Eldridge, San Francisco. Israel Estevez, DPL. And a very nasty 2/5 Brock Wilken. Look at that patch. He's got the glitter and the Brewers stitching. Brock Wilken, 2/5. All right. Now, autograph time. I'm just going to do our patch or relic autos first since I have those isolated here. Again, no particular order. These are all our relic autos. To 199, Deary Gonzalez, DPL. Nice patch here. Oliver Guerrero, outfield of the DPL to 149. Brandon Winker, Minnesota to 99. Twins. Very nice. Blake Mitchell, 7/10, going to Kansas City. DPL, Leonardo Garcia to 199. Cool patch here. Diego Ortiz to 10, 2/10, going to DPL. Another nice one to DPL. Daniel Duran to 149, 3-color. And Nazan Zantello, Boston, to 99. So those are our relic autos. Let's do our, what I believe, if I have them isolated correctly, are our unnumbered autos. And it's a lot, as y'all can tell. All right, non-numbered autos. We're going to go pretty quick through these. We got Ronnie DeChara, Angels. Sal Stewart, Cincinnati. Matthew Wood, Milwaukee. Jason Kasevich, Toronto. Darwin Hernandez, DPL. David McCabe, Atlanta. Joe Lampe, Cleveland. Jacob Miller, Miami. Gino Groover, Arizona. Jake Brannigan, Pittsburgh. Jose Jorge, DPL. Kai Bush, Angels. TJ Nichols, Tampa Bay. Tanner Hill, Minnesota. Hunter Holland, excuse me. Peyton Pallette, White Sox. Angel Senil, DPL. Joe Lampe, Cleveland. I've done breaks shorter than this recap. We've got Justin Campbell, Cleveland. Jaden Ham, Detroit. Luke Kershaw, Minnesota. Matthew Wood, Milwaukee. Excuse me. Jackson Baumeister, Baltimore. Chase Meadrith, Boston. Robert Moore, Milwaukee. Hero Wyatt, Kansas City. Hunter Barco, Pittsburgh. Edison Charles, Dominican. DPL. Grant Taylor, Chicago. Robbie Snelling, San Diego. Matthew Wood, Milwaukee. And Brandon Maia, New York. Jacob Cox, Colorado. Peyton Pallette, Chicago. Justin Reimer, Boston. Josh Rivera, Chicago. Hero Wyatt, Kansas City. Chase Meadrith, Boston. Ignacio Alvarez, Braves. Hero Wyatt, Kansas City. Man, Kansas City's all over this break. Justin Campbell, Cleveland. DeAndre Smith, New York Mets. Actually, it's DeAndre. I think I said Andre earlier. Connor O'Halloran, Toronto. Melvin Mojica, Dominican. Tyler Locklear, Seattle. Oh, awesome. I was wondering how many it was. It had to be a lot because of that Kansas City spot for sure. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much for jumping in. It may take me a couple days to get these out, but I'll get them out pretty quick. Angel Senil, Dominican, DPL. Luis Placencio, Dominican DPL League. Isaiah Drake, Atlanta. Nathaniel Ochoa Leva, Washington. Logan Tanner, Cincinnati. Trey Lipscomb, Washington. Dominican Annabelle Beltre. Alonzo Treadwell, Houston. Carson Wisenhunt, San Francisco. Eric Batoni, Milwaukee. Peyton Graham, Detroit. Sean McClain, Dodgers. Sammy Stafura, Cincinnati. Colby Thomas, Oakland. Jay Bashir, San Diego. Cade Morris, New York. Taylor Locklear, Seattle. Chase Hampton, New York. Carson Roccaforte, Kansas City. Carson Rucker, Detroit. Franquil Vargas, Dominican League. And Thomas Harrington, Pittsburgh. Got you a few nice cruise relics, too. I think 3 cruise relics, but no autos, unfortunately. Gabriel Rincones, Philadelphia. Christopher Pasiola, Chicago. We had Skylar Hales. I can't remember who that was, but Skylar Hales, what team that was, but we'll get that to the right spot. Actually, up it on the back. Texas. Will Sanders, Chicago. Burfrey Lugo, Dominican League. Landon Sims, Arizona. Joe Lampe, Cleveland. I think Lampe might be our guy that hit the most tonight as far as autographs. Chase Hampton, New York. Caden Grice, Arizona. Albert Furman, Dominican League. Andrew Pickney, Washington. Tucker Toman, Toronto. Christian Campbell, Boston. Drake Baldwin, Atlanta. Raiden Aniko, Dominican League. Carson Rucker, Detroit. Thomas Harrington, Pittsburgh. Hunter Barco, Pittsburgh. Ben Kudra, Kansas City. Josh Kasevich, Toronto. Sean McLean, Los Angeles Dodgers. And Cole Carrig, Colorado. All right, numbered autos. These are kind of in order, but not real well, so we'll kind of just go through those as we go. We had Aiden Miller to $3.99. We had a Yanier Fernandez die cut auto. We had AJ Lewis, New York. That one's not numbered. Wrong pile. Garrett Forster, Pittsburgh to $3.99. Jason Savaku, St. Louis to $200. Kyle Carr, New York, $200. No, $3.99 on that on Dylan. Moses Ballesteros, Chicago to $3.99. Maui Ahuna to $200, San Francisco. Travis Honeyman, St. Louis to $200. Samuel Luis, Dominican Prospect League to $3.99. Walken Noel, $200, Dominican League. Nathan Detmer, Oakland to $3.99. Daryl Duran, Dominican League to $3.99. Dominican League to $3.99. Hunter Haas to Tampa Bay to $3.99. Nathan Detmer, Oakland to $200. And Kyle Clark to New York to $3.99. It's crazy. Calipari to Arkansas. I would have never in a million years would have guessed that. Tommy White, Miami to $200. Caden Manassi to Los Angeles to $3.99. Joe Vitrano, Los Angeles to $3.99. Dominican League Alexander Suelo, $3.99. Carlton Reed, Pittsburgh, $200. Excuse me. Andres Chaparro, New York, $3.99. Nazan Zantello, Boston, $3.99. Maurice Jorge, Kansas City to $3.99. This is Ralphie Velasquez, die cut to $3.99. Cleveland. Aiden Smith, Seattle, $3.99. Jose Perdomo, International spot, $3.99. Josh Noth, $3.99. Milwaukee. And Mike Boeve, $3.99 to Milwaukee also. Gotta figure out how to say that name. That one's throwing me off twice. One more stack to go. Maurice Jorge, Kansas City, $3.99. Dominican League, Ronnie Garcia, $3.99. Hunter Furtado, Pittsburgh, $3.99. Big one here, International, Leo DeVries to $60. Leo DeVries, International spot to $60. Matt Shaw, that's a nice one, to the Cubs to $94. Teddy McGraw, Seattle /60. Drew Hackenberg to the Braves /200. Jack Winiger to New York /200. Philip Abner to Arizona /200. Ty Floyd, Cincinnati. That one is a base auto out of place. This is a base auto. Jacob Miller, Miami. Got some of these out of the whack. Brian Arauza, base auto, Dominican Prospect League. We got Teddy McGraw, Seattle /60. We got a nice Blake Mitchell blue die cut to the Royals it's like 98 or 96. We have Jacob Wilson, nice one to the Oakland /31. The Greg Maddux parallel, /31. We had a very nice Jacob Gonzalez to the White Sox, I believe, number /60. Some golds, Carson Reed, Pittsburgh /24. Brock Wilken, very nice one for the Brewers. They had a great break /10, 3 of 10. Deary Gonzalez, Dominican Prospect League /60. Spencer Nivens, Kansas City /24. Charlie Soto, Minnesota /26. Chase Davis, St. Louis /60. Blue die cut, Burfrey Lugo, Dominican Prospect League /75. Gold Dominican Prospect League, Diego Ortiz /24. We had a Sammy Stafura, Cincinnati, 9 of 10 on Sammy, 9 of 10. We had Hurston Waldrop, nice one for the Braves, numbered 6 of 10. And Zach Neto to the Angels, numbered 6 of 10 also. 6 of 10 on the Zach Neto. That will do it, boys and girls. Whew, marathon, but we did it. Thank you so much for jumping in. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This video will be up in the next little bit on YouTube if you'd like to rewatch or check out anything in particular. As always, thank you all very, very much. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Hope you had a great weekend, and we'll catch you guys and gals next time.